Hello boys and girls, it's me again, Opus XPN here, bringing you another video on Molcajetes. Yes, I know, another one, yes. I have to bring you this video because I want to show a comparison on Molcajetes. Don't mind that noise on the background, that's my dryer going. I need to dry my clothing because I'm going out to work tonight. And it's going to be freaking cold because here in my side of the woods, you know, when it drops to 30 something, it's freaking cold. I know, yeah, it's crazy. Over here it's pretty hot. Summertime is like 110 degrees and stuff. Some Christmases I remember being wearing a t-shirt and some jeans because it's like 78 degrees outside at night. So it's a crazy weather, but right now it's going to be cold, and I think this winter is going to be freaking cold over here. So I'm getting my stuff ready. Well, let's go back to the molcajetes here. This one you already know, and you even see the slant on it, right? This one, you know, the adventure this molcajete gave me and how attached I'm to it now because all the freaking work that it made me do. I invited my mom over on Saturday to have lunch with us, and my dad was working and my mom was home, and we spoke on the phone. I told her, come over, we're making some food and, just hang out, right? So she came over, we're talking, and she saw this molcajete and my other large Thailand one, granite one, on top of my counter. And she goes, oh, well, you have molcajete? I'm like, yeah. Well, the other one looks different. Yeah, it's from Thailand. It's more in pesto. It's the another type of molcajete, right? And I started showing her the ones I had, and oh, you're collecting them. Like, yeah, I like to collect stuff, and I got some from different different countries and different styles and sizes, and she goes, I got one at home and I'm using it. If you want it? No, that's yours. And you go, no, I have another one. This is another one I bought that I'm not using. It's on my garage, and it is just there. I mean, if you want it, I'll give it to you. And I was like, okay, well, if you're not gonna use it anymore, you want to give it to me, that's fine. I'll take it. So we're here for a while, and then later on that night, I went to her house, and I went with her in the garage, and she had on a shelf full of dust. She had this jewel, because it's a beautiful, beautiful piece, just collecting dust in her garage. And I was like, damn, yeah, I'll take it. It's a beautiful thing. And I well, where do you get it from? And she goes, well, when I went to Guadalajara, Mexico, in Jalisco, Mexico, I was walking the market and I got it, and I really, really liked it, and I brought it back, but I don't use it, because I think she has the other one there, the original one she had from a long time ago, and I think she only bought this one because she liked it, but she wasn't using it. She was there in the garage. So yeah, I'll take it, and oh, it's a nice piece. I like it. I don't have one like that, right now. And she goes, yeah, I mean, take it. You get more use out of it. Okay. She was always already cured, by the way. Oh, thank you. I won't have to put that much work into it. Well, I come home, I take off all the dust, wash it and stuff, and just by curiosity, I throw in some rice, start grinding it. Guess what? There's some dust and some piece of rock, falling into the rice. So I right away figured out it is not cured. So I know I have to invest time on this one again. But I already know what to do, so it's going to take me probably less time. But the video is about the comparison on both. This one is either black stone or blue stone. I don't know which one it is, but at the beginning I was doubting the construction of it, the actual what the rock was made of, what kind of rock it was. And in the beginning I was like, well, maybe it has concrete on it. But after inspecting it, no, it's not. It is an original rock. This is rock. Was a type of rock. I don't know if it's black stone or blue stone, one of the two. It has a lot of quartz in it and a lot of little crystals in it that I like. And this one, the rock or the construction of it, the density of the rock is this one's heavier. This is more dense. I mean, this one is heavy molcajete. The pesto part of the tejolote, it is heavy. When I get this one, this is very light compared to this one. I mean, very light. The tejolote itself is very, very light. This one I can barely pick it up. I mean, yeah, I can pick it up with one hand, but it is heavy. This one, not that heavy. Um, and I started doing some research on the actual construction and what part of the country was coming from. And this one, I think, and I'm almost sure it is called tezontle, the stone. It's called tezontle. Um, it is a less dense stone. It has more porosity than this one. I think that's why it's probably lighter. This is a softer stone, so this one is easier to work than this one because this is a harder stone. It's a heavier, and the stone is way harder than this one. The beautiful thing about this one is the actual construction of it. It is handmade because, the rim, you see the rim here is kind of thinner than here. This part here is a little bit thicker. This one is a little bit thinner. So it's made by hand, not by machine. You can see some marks there that, it is made by hammering in the stone. The beautiful thing about this one is that it is very deep bowl. So basically the whole bottom is flat, and then like around here, it starts coming up to the wall. So it has a very flat, wide bottom. That's what I liked about this one. Plus the construction of it is very uniform. I mean, the person that did it, it took his time to make it as uniform as possible, but you can still see, some imperfections here and there. That it is handmade. I mean, there's no doubt it is handmade. The tejolote is also very light. It is also handmade. You see, it's not 100% uniform here and there. You can see some lumps here, the sides and stuff. So, beautiful construction, very nice looking stone. This one, as you can see, it has like a little slant and it's not very pretty. But the construction of it, this is a harder stone. This one doesn't really, I've cured it and it does not release any grit or dust or anything anymore. This one, due to the fact that it is a softer stone, I'm thinking it's going to be hard to cure because it will release a lot of crap. I mean, a lot of crap because it is softer. And also, I don't know if you can hear the difference on the. Listen to it. Now listen to this one. Nothing, no dust, no nothing. This one, dusty. So you can hear different pitch on the sound of it. That's because of the construction of the basic composition of the stone. This one is more the sound is a little bit less high pitch because the resonation when you're rubbing basically is dampened by the porosity on the stone. So also the bowl construction has to do with it. You can tell right away on the sound that this stone is more hollow than this one. This one is a little bit more dense, so it does make a different sound because of the density it has and the less porosity that it has. So this is a harder stone than this one. This one I rubbed it, dry. That you're not supposed to do that because you're supposed to only use it when you have something in it once it's cured, because you don't want to break the surface with the just stone itself. So anything you put to grind, it also serves as a buffer, to when you're grinding, so you won't have stone with stone hitting you. You get those fibers and everything, the oils and everything, working inside with the more and pesto together, and that serves as a buffer, so you won't, basically damage the curing on the molcajete. Um, this one, as you can see, you see that all that dust. So it is not cured yet. It is not cured, and you can see those specks of rock that it still releases. So this one I have to cure it. Well, if you compare both, they look different, they feel different, they sound different, but the scent that I get with this one, it is the same scent or more or less similar scent that I got with this one when I started curing it. There's a kind of gunpowder sulfur smell on it, so I'm getting a lot of that from this one. This one, not anymore, because it's being used. So right now, when I rub it like that, I get a lot of cilantro and ajo, some garlic and cilantro smell when I'm rubbing this one. That's all the oils impregnated on the stone on this one, so it doesn't smell like the sulfur like this one does. So that's the video. That's my comparison. There's different types of rock they use to make molcajetes. It depends what part of the country it's coming from. So in Jalisco, Mexico, they use this stone. I am almost 100% sure it is tezontle. Almost. I cannot be 100, but 99.9%. It is tezontle stone. It is a lighter stone and more porous stone. This one, I'm thinking, is either black stone or blue stone, but I'm leaning towards black stone, because all the oils that got impregnated on the inside is making the stone very black, very dark. So I'm thinking this one is black stone and this one is the tezontle stone. So they're two different types. They're both good for grinding, because when I put the rice on this one, it started grinding right away. I didn't have to do much, just by lightly using the the tejolote or the pesto, going like that. It started pulverizing the rice. So it is a good grinder. By, I guess, the construction of it, the stone, it is a very good stone to grind with. But again, I don't want to feed my family salsas and guacamoles with dust or stone particles. So I'm gonna try to cure it, and if it doesn't work and it's still releasing after the same process I went with on this one, it's gonna be a good planter. Good idea, Rose. Gonna be a good planter. Probably gonna put a little nice cactus on it, because it's a very attractive molcajete, very nice to look at, very well constructed. It just the stone. I do think it's a little bit light, a little bit softer, so that might give me trouble when using it with food. This one is proven. This one I like. This one I know it doesn't release anything anymore, because I've tried to make it release stuff, and making different stuff in here, grinding different stuff, and it doesn't release anything anymore. It just doesn't release anything anymore, and this one does.